Alright, so the next one we're going to learn is perpendicular bisector. Remember that perpendicular is when two lines intersect and create a 90-degree angle. Bisector, bi means two. A bicycle has two wheels. So a perpendicular bisector is going to break apart a segment into two equal parts. Two equal parts. So the first step for this is you want to kind of eyeball the middle and just see where it might be. Don't put the middle here next to A because that's definitely not the middle of the segment. Alright, you want to pick what you think might be the middle. So it's really cool. Guess the middle and see if you're going to be right. So I'm going to say it's right around there. I'm just going to make a little hash mark. And there we go. So, perpendicular bisectors are great because they just require the last step of creating perpendicular lines. So we have our two endpoints. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put the suction cup end on it. You're going to put the needle point end of the compass on A. Then you're going to go a little bit past halfway, what you think is halfway, and draw the circle, the half of the circle. Freeze it and go to the other side and put the suction cup on the other endpoint. And once again, draw the half circle. So you're just going a little bit past halfway and drawing the semicircle. So now they intersect at 2 points. So I'll make them clear. They intersect up here, and they so right there, and they intersect down here. They intersect at a point here and a point here. So I'm going to label those C and D. Okay? This only has two semicircles. So in recognizing this just by picture, you should just look for two semicircles that intersect. And remember, bisect means two, so there should be two semicircles intersecting. So now with our points C and D, I want to draw a line through both of those. So use your straight edge. I'm just going to freehand it. Okay? So now we know that CD is perpendicular to AB with its right angle. I missed my middle mark just by a little, but I was close. So then we know because it's a bisector, we can say that where this point is, where it intersects AB, I'm going to label that E. We can say that AE, the segment AE, is congruent to the segment EB because it bisected this line. And since AE is congruent to EB, we know this point E is the midpoint because the midpoint is the middle of a segment. So we know that E is the midpoint and that segment AE is congruent to segment EB. We also know that line CD is perpendicular to the segment AB, and we've got a right angle. So to review, first step is go use your endpoints and make arcs. All right? And then the second step is just draw a line at the intersections. And thus we have a perpendicular bisector.